depressing. All the inmates are ruthless thugs. And now there's a riot. Be careful.
You'll regret standing in my way.
I'll be giving you hints as you go. There are cameras in this place.
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. I have something different in mind for you.
Come here! Don't be shy! Fear is not a good look on a mortal. Alien gods are weak gods. Give in. You won't kill me, I know it. You immortals like to play heroes. I just wanted to fight an immortal, and you know what? I'm disappointed. Yeah, want to know why I joined him? Right, sure. We're all traitors to Alien. But did an alien betray us first? Invaders attack us all the time. But where are the immortals when you need them? What are they so busy doing? When was Iana last seen on a battlefield? And the rest of them? Pfft. They sit around in Alinar and don't give a damn about us. But the Gravedigger is different. Now go away. My head is killing me after our fight. The Gravedigger will come for me. And then he'll come for you. For all of you!
Years ago. Its purpose was to protect the local population from hostile invaders.
What the? Immortal? Guys, I need some help here.
It was repurposed as a prison for especially dangerous criminals. The leaders of all criminal organizations in Alpha supposedly serve time here. Those who were captured, of course. Sorry for the Templars. Poor guys.
Damn it. Keep looking. He must still be around somewhere.
Make yourself at home. Sorry, I didn't know I was having company. I would have cleaned up. Do you need something? I don't mind chatting a bit. It's rather boring around here. There's no point. The gravedigger will come for me soon. I just need to wait a little. Oh, I think you're confusing me with Iana. The gravedigger spoke with me, and I believe him. The gravedigger turned out to be reasonable, like any other Elyon god. Even more so. He offered me to become his adept on Elyon or die. It was an easy choice. But you know, what's more important is that he spoke to me. A god spoke to me face to face. Only Laertes had done that before. Yes, those were the good times, when Laertes was protecting his land. But that's in the past now. If you have time, come by again. We'll chat. But don't take too long. I won't be here later.
Watch out! Behind you!
currently the members of Flame, a radical organization known as the Fire Worshippers. They worship the Wardens of Fire, believing them to be ancient gods.
I've always wanted to see what color an immortal's blood is.
Heavens, I didn't sign up for this at the Academy. Nobody told me monsters will be trying to burn us alive. Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to say thank you for rescuing me. I will never forget it. How would I know? I was going about my business, talking to the prisoner, and then an explosion. Fire everywhere. So many people dead. Well, here you will find a cult of fire worshippers who terrorized the south of the continent for nearly 3 years. You know, I suspect that these lunatics worshipped Eli, not the Wardens, making him out too as a warrior and a conqueror. Oh, I don't know, just put out the fire and fight. But you seem to be doing well without me telling you what to do.
Alert! These kelps summon reinforcements!
You'll burn! 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 You know what your problem is? I don't believe in gods.
You're gonna die here.
I think the Fire Worshippers started the riot. Since they love fire so much, they just burn.
interested in the Gravedigger? Come here, we have things to discuss.
I'm told you fight well.
We could use people like you. What do you say? Join the Gravedigger. You do realize what's coming, right? When the time comes, you'll wish you're on his side. Join us and I'll tell you. Or else. Well, I had to try. The Gravedigger will take care of you. Immortality won't save you or that fool Nereon.
Calls for help detected. Recommended behavior model, rescuing mortals.
So you're okay with the fact that they're planning to enslave you?
Hello, I'm Tessa, the goddess of nature and a senior grove walker. Oh, it's because I've been absent from Aelion for some time. Not very long. Just about 600 years. My return was rather notable. I wonder how you managed to miss it. But I can fill the gaps in your knowledge and answer whatever questions you may have. Oh, it's nothing really. I broke into this world through a giant portal in my old temple, surrounded by people in strange clothing and chased by hordes of enraged Phytonides. We closed the portal, but we weren't strong enough to seal it forever. Valiant immortals helped me and my people draw free ether from ether trees. Together, we managed to create an everlasting seal for the portal, so Aelion has one less trouble to deal with, and the path of a grove walker is now available to all immortals. Nothing particularly interesting, see? A mage that uses the powers of nature to work wonders.
Hey, do you have a moment? You're an immortal, right? Can you sign this for me, please? I've only seen gods in the Alienet before, and I've never been to the capital. This is just fantastic. Do you know Marcus? The immortal guy? He's so handsome and strong. How I wish I could meet him. I'm Angie from Kairos. I graduated high school with honors and won Flavius's scholarship. I can't decide where to go. I wanted to be in the math department, but now that I look around, I know it should be architecture. Or should it be math after all? Everything is so exciting here. I can't choose. I'm in the capital. I can't believe how cool that is. Here you have the Research Center, the Divine Observatory, the Training Hall, the Park, and the Hall of Greatness, of course. When the mechanoids came, not now, but back in the Dark Times, they destroyed the old Alienar and left it in ruins. The city was rebuilt after the invasion, but if it hadn't been for Flavius, they would have built Hut. He invented new materials, new technologies, and new constructions that enabled us to build towers. First of all, he built his own temple. Well, not just his own, but the Temple of Science. They say he has stayed there ever since. Now there are laboratories, workshops, lecture halls, and I will study there too. The training hall is the coolest thing ever. And no, it's not. Flavius built it so that immortals could practice without destroying everything around. It's a virtual room where everything seems real. You think you're fighting monsters, when actually you're just standing in a capsule. It's a shame they don't let mortals in. I wish I could become a hero for at least an hour. The only thing I can do is watch you fight in the Alienet. I used to support Steel Titans before they were disbanded. Now I'm rooting for Marcus. And for you, too. The Divine Observatory is the project of Asterius the Chronicler. He became a god in order to put together the great... Flavius, who had been experimenting with mechanoid technologies, constructed his first flying building specifically for Asterius. Everything we know about the world is stored in that place, and also the giant globe, which shows troubled areas of our planet. As soon as anything happens, the Immortals rush to the scene. Why am I even telling you this? You were probably there a moment ago. I suppose it's terribly noisy there, despite the fact that it is... Asterius wanted them all out at first, but then he thought that he needed someone to listen to his lectures. This is the most beautiful place in the city, and maybe even on the planet. Flavius calculated everything so that it looked perfect. The cultural center is the main attraction of the park. That beautiful building has exhibits from all over the world. And you know what? Flavius didn't build it. It was designed and constructed by mortals. Can you imagine that? Not only gods are capable of creation. This is why I want to drop math and become an architect. Oh, thank you so much. Good luck! I'm rooting for you.
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
Golden age of Aelion, the triumph of science and technology. Gods live among us.
Well, they don't. Simple mortals can enter the gods' residences only on special occasions.
I don't remember you. Are you new? Well, hello, young blood. You don't remember me? Well, fame comes and goes. My name is Aquilia. 3 years ago, my pantheon was on a roll. Do you remember the Steel Titans? That's the one. Okay, whatever. People are ungrateful idiots, both mortal and immortal. If they don't want me to defend them, I don't care. I disbanded the Titans, but you can't quit being immortal, can you? Now I'm just sitting here waiting for oblivion. They say that forgotten immortals start aging again. So what you see is the slowest suicide in history. Who? Well, you, for example. This way you will get more faith for yourself, right? My adepts now have new gods. You'll do fine without me. If you don't, it's your problem. I won't lift a finger for Aelion. I can still do some talking, though. You want me to tell you about the enemy armies, so that you know who you're dealing with? These ones look human, but when you cut them open, they're neither mammals nor reptiles, and they have snakes instead of hair. There are immortals among them, and even gods. They've captured about 30 worlds, and they are not stopping anytime soon. Females are in charge of everything. They rule and they fight. Males are their slaves and expendables. Some of my guys had fantasies about being captured by beautiful Gorgonides. One even wrote a book. But this is all nonsense. What's important is that their magic is rather weak. However, their technology is 30 years ahead of ours. Keep that in mind. This is the army of the Integrator, the machine god. They first came here during the Dark Times. His army was devastated, but he himself survived. Now, he's back with his new, advanced fighters. Since he's a god, somebody must be worshipping him. But there are no living creatures in his army, only machines. However, there were cases when the mechanoids abducted humans and took them away. Where? Nobody knows. Your guess is as good as mine. Everybody fights us. Bugs, fish, tin cans. Now, even flowers. They used to be like us, but then they contaminated their planet so badly that they had to switch to photosynthesis. They transformed themselves with magic to be able to feed on the sunlight and breathe poison. They liked it so much, they can't stop now. They keep on changing. Can you imagine what kind of magic is required for that? If they hadn't given up technology, they would have become unstoppable. They have some kind of sentience. At least they have enough brains to believe in their Machiavan. But it is impossible to understand them. We are completely alien to each other. We are just mud for them. They want to clear the planet of us and turn it into a neat garden. They did that to a dozen worlds already, so keep your eyes open. We have an old feud with Reapers. Their god Thanatos invaded us in Allies times. Last time they came was 200 years ago. We beat them, but not all of them. There are still too many Reapers hiding in caves and clefts. Too many. So an invasion is just half the problem. They've been nesting all over Aelion for centuries. They hide, procreate and wait for their god. Verds are their expendables. They are huge rats. They're not too smart or strong, but they breed like rabbits. Reapers themselves are a whole nother story. They are humans, like us. You shouldn't spread this information, but what they say about them stealing babies is true. They steal and expose them to their nasty magic. Those who survive become Reapers. Those who die turn into carry-ons. If you see a Reaper, then you know it's a civilian that we failed to rescue. Sadly, this is how it works. Ha! See you. Feel free to come by, but don't try to talk me into joining the ranks again.
Large number of immortals detected.
Did you know I used to be a Templar? But I'm retired now.
Finally! I've been waiting for the new star of the Immortal Assembly to pay us a visit. Welcome to High Society. Immortality gives you many privileges. One of them is the membership in our little club. The city never sleeps, and you'll be welcome at any party. Let me introduce myself. I'm Alcibiades. They call me the god of social life. Well, always staying on top of things, isn't it a divine power? I know everyone worth knowing. If you need advice about whom to befriend and whom to avoid, just ask me. Matarchus, the founder, the patron of mages, the most powerful sorcerer on Aeolion, and the most mysterious of gods. They say he's so powerful that he can kill with his gaze. This is why he always wears a blindfold. Unfortunately, he doesn't stop by here too often. Parties and dancing are not really his style. He doesn't have temples. His followers, just like himself, spend their life traveling. Common people welcome blindfolded sorcerers. They always give a helping hand to those who need it. Well, this is all very romantic, but absolutely useless. If you want to shine in the capital, you don't need the help of some ancient wizard. Herita the Gracious, Herita the Patroness, Herita the Consoler. I guess she's the only one among us who doesn't have enemies. I bet you already know her. She personally takes care of every new immortal. Everyone I asked says she'd find the time for them. In our world full of discord, she always tries to understand, comfort, and reconcile. And if she's like a mother for most of the gods, you can imagine how she is worshipped by mere mortals. Flavius would call it a paradox. The more of herself she gives away, the more faith she gets from her thankful followers. Are you leaving already? Well, I won't keep you. Somebody has to fight monsters while the High Society continues to live its hectic life. Good luck in your battles. I hope we will enjoy your company again soon.
Reminder. Number of tracked objects exceeds acceptable limits. Sensors overheating. Reboot required. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
I'm here! It's really hot here, isn't it? Who would have thought Nerion had so many supporters? I should have. It's not me who needs help. The last survivor from our troop is still somewhere in the monastery. Find him. That's all I'm asking. I promised his mother that I'll bring him back alive. His name is Alan. Alan Crane. Thank you. I knew I could count on people like you. I'll give you the key to the inner gates. The Titan almost got me, but I managed to close the gates. It will attack you. Don't let it catch you off guard. I saw him, but that coward always hides behind his henchmen. Damned.
don't believe my eyes. Reinforcements. Immortals. The situation? Well, fortifications are lost, our troop is dead, and Nerion's Templars have taken Ignum. I don't know, sorry. I only got a glimpse of him. I think you should ask someone from his command about it. There is at least one commander in Ignum. Run from the battlefield? I hope you're joking. I've lost 2 brothers here. I'm coming with you. I don't think anything will happen to me while I'm with you. And I need to say goodbye to my brothers. You'll pay for everything! I wonder how his Templars like working alongside his new supporters. If it wasn't for you, I'd be dead. I wish I'd died instead. There are just Nerion's Templars in Ignum. Those insects are ugh. Damn traitor!
Enough. I surrender. You're letting me live. I understand. You want something. He wants to take over Aelion. Isn't it obvious? He's more powerful than he seems. Don't underestimate my master. The Gravedigger came to him but left empty-handed. He has nothing to offer. It's laughable. Just kill me. You think he'll let me live if I tell you?
Well, what do we have here? A traitor and his pathetic minions. I
didn't betray you!
You let yourself be defeated. It's almost the same thing. And now, you. That their time has come to an end.
Is Nerion serious? Threatening the Council of Gods? I mean, we must tell Iana about this. She'll find a way to deal with it.
Many immortals are members of pantheons. It provides them with additional resources and the support of allies. You should also consider joining a pantheon.
Calls for help detected. Recommended behavior model, rescuing mortals.
Nerion has been trying my patience for some time. So he thinks he can overpower the count. I'll destroy him with my bare hands. And you'll come with me to make his defeat even more humiliating. My scouts report that he's in his castle now. He's either confident or stupid staying there in the open like that. Yes, Nerion probably thinks he's luring me into a trap. Still, be on your guard when you're inside. It never hurts to be cautious. I'll meet you there.
Hello, I'm Tessa. A mage that uses the power.
Requesting updated instructions. please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
That's not how we planned this. Wait a minute.
Yana wants you to fight, but you can't go there like this. It's a battle of gods, so you must become one first. For this divine form prototype should last you until the end of the fight. And don't worry about anything. I placed a force field around the castle, so Nerion can't get away.
Pull the Templars toward my lightning!
Balance of forces changed. Evasive maneuver failed.
Blind Nerion on my signal.
You can't defeat me!
Use the power of light! Nerion! Surrender, you traitor!
I can't see you, but I sense your fear. You can't defeat me!
Blind! Nerion! Surrender, you traitor!
escape.
Blind him!
Enough! Enough! You won,
Analyzing system
Iana.
components. Efficiency 100%.
You're here too? I'll be damned. They give divinity to everyone these days.
Quiet. I didn't say you could speak.
That fight wasn't easy, right, Iana?
That was exhausting. The Mantitas made the traitor very powerful.
I have a name.
Quiet! I'll let Flavius deal with him. Help him if he needs anything. And I should go.
She's very level-headed, isn't she? She's also the commander of the United Forces of Allion. Crazy. Oh, I'm sure it will be terrible. But I'll humbly accept whatever Iana says. I know how to lose. Betray? Did I? Maybe I just saw a different, better future for Allion. A future without constant battles. Mortals will be able to live peacefully. That man who died in Ignum would still be alive. If you could all just admit that Iana and the Council of Gods are pushing Allion towards chaos and destruction. The great god of Allion, do you ever wonder why? Perhaps he just woke up one day and looked down from the celestial fortress, thinking, oh, to hell with this. Thanatos, take these losers. I'll go find a better planet. Should I have? I feel sorry for that guy, but he is horribly unlucky. I wouldn't want to be him. Don't mind me.
Right, guys? This is new technology. We haven't tested it yet. I think we need more gods. It's about time we finally met face to face. Flavius, you'd like to ask something? Do it quickly. We have a lot to do. Honestly, I don't know yet. The task of holding a god captive is quite novel to me. If it's short-term, it's easy. You just need a lot of gods. And if long... What? Prison for gods? Prison for gods, what a notion! Although, wait. Prison for gods? You might be onto something. Thank you, meaning this instant. Bye.
Find me in the Divine Observatory. I have news about the Gravedigger.
Assessing the situation. Information background higher than average.
Hello! I'm glad you got here so quickly. I've read the reports. Many people saw the Gravedigger and noticed he was acting strangely, but they were too scared to tell anyone. So, they tried to forget it, like a bad dream. I think it's time to bring this to people's attention. Through the Alinet, of course. I found this site. The mortals there came to the exact same conclusion as we have. But no one really listens to them. You should post your story on the Alinet, and the support of the Immortals will take this to a new level. Whoa, no, wait. It's not that I can't, but your name will look more solid on the Alinet. Really, everyone knows you. Besides, if Ayanna decides to set the Menars on the author, it'll be easier for you to talk your way out. She likes you. Enough with the pessimism. Everything will be fine. You think Ayanna surfs the Alinet? She doesn't have the time.
Hans cute. Just don't ask me where I came from.
Another province is out of harm's way. I thank you on behalf of the people you have saved. You have fought bravely for Aelion, and you are strong enough to become a junior god someday.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Warning. Critical speed. Nearing coding melting point.
I've been waiting for you. Don't be afraid. We need to talk.
We've not much time. Soon I'll turn into a monster again. Please, hear me out. But if I start to lose control, run. I am Laertes, one of the Elder Gods. I don't know how I became this. Don't know what happened to me. It's all a blur. The only thing I remember is a woman's voice. I can regain control for a few moments, as I just did. But without fail, the darkness always returns. These lucid moments come more and more often, but I can't reveal myself, or people attack me on sight. I managed to connect to the Alinet and saw your post about the Gravedigger. So I contacted you. Please, help me. There must be a solution. Find out what's happening to me. Go on. Get out of here now. I can't fight the darkness any longer.
I'm here. I can't wait to hear everything. Meet me near the uplink terminal. Incredible! The Gravedigger called you? Himself? Or should we call him Laertes now? Poor Laertes. So, some woman lured him into a trap set by Thanatos? It's really too bad he doesn't stay lucid for long. So there's a traitor on Aelion, and we don't even know how to catch her. Well, this is very important. We must tell Ayana everything. There has to be a way to help Laertes. He did so much for Aelion. We can't abandon him.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Calls for help detected. Recommended behavior model. Rescuing mortals.
I'm listening. What's the matter? So it was Laertes? Why am I not surprised? And you believe this monster? The Gravediggers are enemy. A treacherous and unscrupulous enemy. He has killed innocents with his own hands. He'll do anything to crush us and sow the seeds of doubt in our midst. We can't show weakness. We will organize a roundup and search every corner for him. The traitor needs help? Nonsense. Laertes has no right to call himself an Aelion resident. He lost it when he defected to the enemy. A god has betrayed Aelion? Unthinkable. Why? Thanatos brings only death and destruction. Your youth prevents you from seeing the whole picture. I'm prepared to understand it. But if you keep trying to help Laertes, I won't be so understanding anymore.
Oh, it's you. It's good to see you. What brings you here? Oh, it's you. It's good to see you. What brings you here? So my worst apprehensions have come true. Poor Laertes. I knew him. He was a worthy god. Honest, straightforward, and who could have done this to him, and why? I'm sure you can handle it, but that's not what I'm concerned about. Laertes was not the first Aelion god who changed sides. There was also Nerion. He's imprisoned now, and I'm going to speak with him about his reasons for defecting. The Gravedigger was turned against his will. But Proteus's motives are hidden. Oh, it's a sad story. My heart aches at the memory. But I'll tell you. I've kept this secret for a long time, because my silence didn't change anything. But now I know. Once, a young god came to me. We barely knew each other, because Flavius put him to work at his laboratory as soon as he became immortal. So he spent all his time there. He was a talented and very promising. He was called Lucius back then, and I sensed no evil in him. Lucius came to me with a request. He was desperate. Flavius decided to shut down the line of research he sued. Yes, that's correct. Lucius studied the Oceanids. Over time, he discovered a way to communicate with them and even influence. Lucius was certain it would rid us of at least one enemy. That it will turn the enemy into a friend. He didn't have an exact plan back then. Maybe he just didn't tell me. But the thought of a peaceful end to our endless war burned brightly in my heart. I managed to convince Flavius to leave Lucius alone so he could continue his research. And then he disappeared, and Proteus came to be. Absolutely. At first, Proteus was rather civil. He led the Oceanids away from mortals, freed captured shores, but that didn't last long. Perhaps the force affecting him changed him too much. I think it's important for us to understand what force made Lucius join the enemy. And I ask you to help me figure this out. find Proteus and talk to him. It's a dangerous and difficult journey, but who else can handle this if not you? I believe you can find Proteus on Naori. This island has been on the receiving end of his wrath for some time. Kill 2 Menars with 1 stone. Help the people in distress and honor my request. Just please, keep this secret. Proteus's story should not end up in newspapers.
Friendly object detected. Tracking movement. Number of tracked objects exceeds acceptable limits. Sensors overheating. Reboot required. Scanning the device. Warning. Non-standard modifications detected.
And here I thought no one would respond to our pleas. I'm glad I was wrong. My name is Alicia. I'm the Dean of the School of Herbalism at the Naori Research Institute. Our students have explored these caves for many years. The unique climate and atmosphere of the caves acts like a greenhouse. So the healing herbs you normally find only a few days a season thrive here year-round. But this year, our group has found something really odd, to put it mildly. There have been a few storms here recently. I'm sure the sea creatures are to blame. The waters washed away the loose rocks, revealing new passages in the caves, and I tried to stop them, I swear. But my students were ecstatic at the promise of new discoveries. Some of them went deep into the caves and have disappeared. I've been unable to contact them. There are phytonides there. I'm worried sick about the others, but there's nothing I can do to help them. I'll be dead in no time. But you can save them. Please, go to the caves and look for my students. My senior student went with them. His name is Matthias. He's tough and resourceful and could have taken them all to a safe place. I hope they are simply waiting for help.
Immortals? Wonderful. It turns out Alicia did not abandon us. I was wrong about her, apparently. No, that won't do. I'm not going anywhere until you find the others. I don't want to leave them. Besides, there are wounded here, and without me, they'll have no one to protect them from these nasty Dryards. Can you find it? Thank you. You Immortals seem to be really nice people. As for where they could be, well, we went deep into the caves and things were quiet. We encountered some local wildlife, but nothing too dangerous. Then we reached a huge bright cave full of plants and flowers that we'd never seen before. We decided to take samples and bring them back to the Dean. Oh, yes. It turned out that the Phytonites had set up a greenhouse or incubator here. They didn't like it when we started digging around. They got angry and attacked us. We grabbed what we could and ran, but some of us panicked and got lost in the caves. We escaped through the passage to the north of here. I remember the rocky part of the caves. Just look for the signs of our group, and I'll see to the wounded. We need to figure out what poison the Phytonites used on them.
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
They told tablet is on. Go check what's on it. The footage from the caves is here. Perhaps there's something useful in it. Please send me the data. They were attacked by a huge phytonite, and it poisoned our classmate Chara. They all went to find an antidote. Please find her. I hope she's still alive.
Who are you? You weren't in our group. You have an antidote? Give it here. Oh, it hurts so much. What are you doing? Don't touch me. Listen, if you don't have the antidote, just leave me alone and move back. I'm going to be sick.
Alive! Thank the gods. But hurry. I remember taking 4 medical kits from the camp. We have 1 here with us. So the other 3 must be in that cave.
Activating afterburning mode. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
Oh, I feel so awful. You're not a doctor, are you? Yes, I feel better now. Thank you. And who are you? You aren't from my group. Where are the others? Did they send you? No one survived? Not at all? Oh, they should have just left me and run, and not act all reckless and heroic. But you know, while I was sitting here, I managed to learn something. Many strong fight knights went into that part of the caves, then came back, gathered troops, and left. I think their leader's in that cave. You know what, I think? If you kill it, the rest of this vermin will scatter. Oh, thank you so much, Immortal. You really are a hero. Don't worry, I'll tell the Dean all about your feats. Please accept my gratitude.